AITA for exposing my sister to our parents after finding out she's been lying about needing money for medical expenses. I 32 female feels sick even writing this, but I need to know if I went too far. So, my sister 29 female, we'll call her Emma, has always been the golden child in our family. She's the baby, the one who could do no wrong. For the past year or so, she's been telling our parents that she's struggling with medical bills and needs help financially. She's always so vague about it. She'll say things like, "Oh, my insurance doesn't cover this specialist," or "I need this medication that costs hundreds of dollars every month." And, of course, my parents always give her money. They're retired now and living on a pretty tight budget. But they love us and would do anything to help. Here's the thing though, Emma doesn't look like someone drowning in medical debt. She's constantly posting pictures online, not where our parents can see them, of course, of herself at fancy restaurants, wearing designer clothes, and even going on vacations. I tried to brush it off for the longest time because maybe she's just treating herself despite being stressed out. But the more I thought about it, the more it just didn't add up. Last week, I ran into one of her friends at a coffee shop. We started chatting, and out of nowhere, this friend was like, "Wow, Emma's life seems so amazing lately. I wish I could afford half the stuff she buys." She even mentioned Emma's plans to go to Europe in the spring. I was like, what? Because my sister had just told my mom she needed $2,000 for some medical test. After that, I couldn't let it go. I checked her social media, and it was all there: designer bags, nights out, receipts from luxury stores, even photos from a spa weekend. There wasn't a single hint of anything remotely related to medical problems. I confronted her when we were alone, and she tried to deny it at first. But when I pushed harder, she finally admitted it. She laughed and said, "It's not like they can't afford it. Besides, I deserve to live a little. They'd just waste that money anyway." That was the moment I saw red. I went straight to our parents. I showed them the photos, all of it. My mom was devastated. She actually started crying, and my dad looked so heartbroken. They'd been sacrificing for her, even dipping into their retirement savings. My dad said something like, "I thought we were helping her stay alive." It absolutely crushed me. Emma, of course, found out what I did. She's been blowing up my phone with texts calling me a jealous bee and saying I've ruined her relationship with our parents. She's also been telling mutual friends that I'm vindictive and just looking for a reason to take her down. A few friends have even said I should have handled it differently, like talking to her first or minding my own business. But how could I just let her keep lying and draining our parents dry? They're not rich, they're retired. What if they'd run out of money because of her? Now the whole family's a mess. Emma isn't speaking to any of us, and my parents are heartbroken. Part of me wonders if I went too far by exposing her like that, but I felt like they deserved to know the truth.